We are ready to rock and roll. Welcome to this Wednesday's refocus, reset, refresh, whatever you want to call it. It's just going to be that time during the week when you're slow down because you've been going all week long. We're going to slow down. We're going to take a breath and we're going to realign, take the chaos out of our mind and pull in some clarity. So welcome. My name is Erica Irvin. I'm the creator of Modern Yinster and the Clarity Above Chaos program. And I'm so glad that you're with me today. This is going to be fantastic. So this is for people like me. Perhaps that's you, the A types out there. We love to be productive. We're busy people, but we wouldn't have it any other way. But from time to time, we can find that our mind gets a little chaotic. Well, let's find that clarity and start with a comfortable seat. Now, you do not have to be sitting on a mat like I am. You can be in a chair, whatever you want to do. Be on the floor at your office. It's all good. We're here together. So close your eyes if you're comfortable with that. Take a few deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. Now, as you do that, try to relax the hip bones back here down to the ground, but keep your spine nice and long. Remind yourself that you're exactly where you're supposed to be today. This is what your body needs. This is what your mind desires and craves for. So be here. Nice deep breaths. Continuing to stay focused. That includes turning off the phone for distractions like I just did. Just notice the breath. It's amazing how connected our breath and our mood is. If we can control the breath, we can control our moods. Strive for a bit longer exhale. Still through the mouth or nose, just a gentle flow of the breath. As we go through our 20-minute practice together today, if thoughts start to come into your mind, ask yourself if you want to stop the movement or the stretching and explore those thoughts. Or if you'd like to stop and write them down, I invite you to do that and revisit them later. And the other option is always to let those thoughts go and refocus on the breath. With your next inhale, let's just take the arms overhead and a big good morning stretch. Interlock the fingers, turn the palms up and lift, even though it's not morning, but you're going to feel refreshed when we're done here, I promise. And exhale, big side bend over to the right. Inhale, lift. And exhale, side bend to the other side. And let's lift up. Hands come to the knees. Inhale, lift the chest. Shoulder blades drop down. Exhale, draw the navel in first to the spine. Round out the shoulders. Let's do it twice more. Inhale, lift. Take that deep breath in. Exhale, release. Let it go. Last one. Inhale, lift. And exhale, draw in. And inhale, slowly lift back to vertical. We will take the legs out into a straddle right now. So this is a V-sit. It doesn't matter how wide your legs are. What we want to do is feel some nice stretch. Now, what we are going to focus on is a stretch where we're holding for time. So this is really going to start working into the soft tissue. And a lot of times it's hard to be still, especially when we want to go, go, go. So find your way into the V-sit, however is comfortably uncomfortable. Hinge forward when you start to feel a little bit of restriction, round out. Let the head go. And commit to stillness. Resolve to a still mind and a still body for the next 2 minutes. And just be with yourself and breathe. If your mind starts to wander, again, decide if you want to explore that emotion or thought. But when you start to get on that hamster wheel, and your thoughts kind of become like a pinball game, refocus on the breath, reel it back in. Train your brain how to do that. With each exhale, allowing yourself to let go a little bit deeper, a little bit more. Letting go of expectations, letting go of attachments, whether it be physical or emotional. With each breath in, allowing yourself to receive what serves you. Three more deep breaths here. Stay with it. Inhale to rise very, very slowly. And then we're going to close our legs like book covers, one at a time. That's it. Bend your knees, take the hands behind you, and windshield wiper the legs right and left. You can let the hips come off of the mat. We are going to move into a side opener and then another quick hip opener. Keep in mind that there are tutorials for a lot of these that I'm starting to compile on this station, on this channel. So take a gander when you're done with our practice here. All right. So coming back to seated. Now, if you have a hard time sitting up comfortably, try sitting on something to where your hips are a little bit higher than your knees, and it makes things a lot more comfortable. So what we are going to do, there's two different options here. You can take one leg in front of the other while seated and keep it just like this. The other option is to work and try to come into fire log. So the knee is in front of one hip point and you're stacking the shins on top of each other. You may have a gap here between the legs. You may have a gap between the floor. And if you have pillows or something, place them there. If not, just leave them there and try to relax. All right. Gently flex the foot on top. Now, guys, if you cannot get straight up into this pose, remember, meet your body where it is. Don't force anything. Let things just flow and happen. And take the right foot or the top foot in front. You're still going to get that great glute stretch. And keep in mind, we are focusing on letting go of the muscle. So we're technically not stretching muscle. We're trying to get into the soft tissue, the fascia, the ligaments, the tendons, and really allow for loosening of that so that our body can move with more ease. If you want to lean forward, that's fine. We're just going to be here for 5 breaths. If you want to stay longer, please press pause and then join us when you're done. Inhale, slowly rise. And you're going to gently rotate over the top leg or the leg that's in front. We're still long through the spine, soft through the hips. Gaze can go with you. And over the back shoulder. And release, coming forward again. And gently move around. We'll take the leg and switch sides. So keep in mind, guys, that we're constantly going and moving, and it's okay to take this time to yourself, all right? We want to find some clarity so we can really continue with that productivity for the rest of the week. So now the opposite leg is in front or either on top. Inhale nice and long. If you would like to hinge forward. 5 deep breaths here. The head can drop or stay lifted. It's up to you. Two more deep breaths. Excellent. Inhale to rise. Exhale to rotate over the top leg. Gaze goes with you without force. And unravel we shall. Remove the legs. Let's straighten them out in front. The same windshield wiper pattern that we did earlier, we're going to do again from right to left. Let's start to incorporate some movement. And open and close the legs as well. Some cars have windshield wipers like this. They still do that on some cars? I don't know. All right. So moving on, let's get on our hands and knees. All right. So your knees are underneath your hips. The wrists are underneath your shoulders. A few cat-cows here. So what that means is we're going to start to flow with the breath and start to create some heat in our body. So as you're pressing down into the ground, I want you to inhale, drop the belly, lift the chest and tailbone. And now exhale, belly comes in first. This looks familiar because we already did something similar to this seated. Inhale, lift. And exhale, round out. Once more. Inhale, lift. And exhale, round out. Inhale, come back to flat back. There we go. Again, some more heat. Let's take the right arm out, playing with some balance here. If you want to lift the left knee up, or you can extend the left leg out, keep drawing the navel in. Let's stay right here for about 20 minutes. I'm just kidding. It's going to be like 3 breaths. You got this. Come on. Keep pushing down. Build your foundation. Then we will lengthen, just like in life. 2 more breaths. And exhale, lower. Yes, you got it. Sass the hips from side to side. Moving straight to our other side. Coming back to tabletop. If you have done yoga classes before, you've probably seen this. If you haven't, keep working with it. It's a lot of fun to work on it and finally get it down and extend the opposite leg, or just keep it right here. 3 breaths. All of these postures, you can really see yourself progressing in if you just stay with it. You'll find the mental clarity, but you'll also find physical liberation, really. Less pain in the body, more movement, more flexibility. Bring it down. Yes. All right, you guys, sass the hips again. Right and left, right and left. No rush. I guarantee you what was there before you started this practice will be there afterwards. All right, so last one. We're going to stay here for a couple minutes, so more of a yin stretch. Let's take the feet about 2 fist width apart, and the heels are pretty far from the hips. If you are sitting in a chair, you're going to take the legs out and just hang over, all right? So with that said, hinge forward from the hips. Keep in mind, if you need tutorials on this, stay with this channel because I'm popping tutorials up frequently for you guys. And round out once you get to that point where things get kind of sticky. You don't want it to be super duper easy, but also you don't want it to be to the point where you can't breathe. Ease of breath, stillness of mind. Let's begin to really sink in. Continue to focus on the breath. Imagine yourself breathing from the back of the rib cage. Really utilize as much of the lungs as you can. Three more breaths, then inhale to rise. Please feel free to press pause and stay as long as you would like. And slowly rise up. There we go. Legs out long. Move the ankles around. Move the head from side to side. So it's slow movement, but coming back to movement. All right. Find your comfortable seat again. Remember, you guys, I'll be here every Wednesday at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. And it's a really great way to help you refocus for the rest of the week. If this is something that you like and you really want to consider doing this in the morning, I also have live private classes that we do virtually, just like this, from 6 a.m. to 6:20 every Tuesday and Thursday. If you want more information about that, then just comment below and I will hook you up. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please make sure to subscribe, like, and even comment. Let me know that you're there. Let me know what you like. Let me know what you want more of so I can provide that for you because this is for you. This is for you to set you in a productivity mode with a clear mind and a very clear path to get you to your goals. Have a wonderful day. And until next time. All right. Bye, guys. Let's see. Thanks for joining in stream. Ooh, I'm going to try something new while we're here. Hi, I'm saying hi. This is only my second live video with YouTube. So I'm just playing around for a second. Cool. So can I tell who's watching him? Probably not.